What is going on, you guys? So I'm super excited about my press car I had this week. This is the 2017 Mazda Miata RF, which of course stands for retractable fastback. Now, if you guys do follow my channel, I have already done a review on this car. It's actually one of my highest viewed videos, and I do just want to say thank you guys for all of your views, all of your positive feedback on that. But I did get this as a press car for an entire week, so I do have an opportunity to really show you guys what it's like to, have the Miata almost as a daily driver, or whatever you guys want to consider it, maybe a weekend car. But I'm going to take this car around through my day and show you guys what it's like to kind of live with, everything like that. So to start off, this is the Soul Red Metallic. It looks gorgeous in this color. Just a very, very cool looking red. It's not too bright, not too dark. Another cool thing, this is such a tiny car. It's almost like a little RC car. I'm 6 feet tall and I have this camera held up right at my eyesight, and so this hopefully will give you a good perspective on what this car looks like just standing up. And this is almost exactly the way I see it. It's got a really, really nice look to the hood, very smooth lines, not really sharp creases. The rear haunches back here look really good. They're a lot more prominent than a lot of people may think. So to give you guys a good look, that's about how thick they are. So if I put my hand on this, they're pretty big right here in the back, so they are very noticeable, and just the overall dimensions of the car look really good. Of course, there's the back. Now this specific one that they sent me has the sand interior, which looks really good with the red. It pairs extremely well. So if you guys are wondering if you should order your MX-5 RF with this sand interior, definitely do so. It looks incredible. This does have the Bose sound system, so you do have that. You've got that kind of nice tan stitching running all along the seat, which looks really good. Seats hold me in place pretty well. I'm a very thin figure guy. Everything in here is very high quality. Looks really good. You do have the same colored paint on the inside panel, so I do like that a lot. And it's just an overall really good car. Of course, the top on here is really cool. It works in about 13 seconds, so it goes up and down pretty quick. And it just looks really good when you're doing it too. It almost has this sort of Transformers-like look. And it's just a really good, cool looking car. Now, when I actually do put the top down, sorry, I have the AC blasting because it's like 103 out here. So you can see right there, so it's super hot. But this car does cool down really quick. That's the positive thing about having a small car. But when I hold this top button, it does show you an animation right here. And it goes in real time with the top, so that looks really cool. One thing I did notice, I was driving this car at night, and at high speeds it felt super stable. And now, not sure if this is something the designers actually intended for, but if you look at this rear part right here, I'm not sure, and please comment in the comment section, let me know guys, but this is just a guess. But I feel like this would act kind of like a rear spoiler. You have wind rushing over this top part, and then you have wind that can go underneath here. So if this were back there, it would kind of have the same effect. I don't know, like I said, that's just something I came up with as to why this feels a lot more stable at high speeds versus the soft top. But let me know what you guys think. Of course, your kind of plastic plexiglass right here, cup holders, which work really well, CD player right here, storage space, and then the trunk is a pretty decent size. I came up with the most accurate way to describe this trunk. If you guys ever go grocery shopping, you have about as much space in here as you do in a shopping cart. So it's actually a miracle I'm able to fit my tripod in here, but it does literally go from end to end, so you guys can see. So it takes up almost all the space. You do have a fix-a-flat kit right here because you don't have a spare, and that's pretty much it as far as that goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and take it around, you guys, drive this around for a day, record it, and let you guys see what it's like to have the Miata. let's go get a car wash. Beautiful. I think the one thing I really wasn't prepared for was how many compliments this car gets. I mean, I had people left and right asking, oh my gosh, what is that? Like, I can't believe that's a Mazda. And just driving through downtown, looking at all the buildings, especially with the top down, it really accentuates how tall everything is, especially since you're so low to the ground. And it's such an incredible open top experience, definitely one to experience for yourself. And maneuvering through downtown, getting through traffic is just an absolute breeze. Best thing about this car, if you take it downtown, you have no problem finding parking spots. Thank you so much. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna take this bad boy out for a drive. Now, you do have, of course, different driving modes. You have your normal mode and you have your sport mode. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it in sport mode. So right now it's in sport mode. Like I said, this is the automatic transmission. So for the automatic, sport mode just holds you at a higher RPM. It blips the downshifts automatically. It does the same, it always blips it if you're in manual mode, but if you're in automatic mode, it'll automatically downshift for you when it detects like aggressive braking and such. Traction control I am going to leave on, and we will leave it in automatic mode for now. So make sure there's no one coming. I'm trying to give you guys the best vision here, but it's a little tough because I am 6 feet tall and I'm kind of squatting down in this thing. Now, being 6 feet tall, I can fit in here just fine. It's not a huge issue. But if you're above, let's say 6'1", you are gonna have a very tough time fitting in here. I do notice that I have more room in here than the soft top, but that is ultimately for you guys to sit in and figure out. So I'm gonna pull over right here and we'll put the top down on this guy. Super easy, all you have to do is be in park, hold it up. That automatically unlatches. There you go. Let's go automatic mode. Just so you guys are aware, there may be a lot more wind noise and vehicle noise, but the wind noise isn't too bad in here, especially with the windows up. Which I will actually do. And these paddle shifters work super quick. You know, I've driven the Mazda 3, the Mazda 6. The Mazda 6 I had the paddle shifters, but in the Miata, I feel like it's tuned to be just a little bit quicker. I mean, this is the quickest application of Mazda Skyactiv 6-speed automatic transmission that I think that they've ever made. I mean, it does a very good job. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that if I downshift, it just blips really quick, and then upshifts. I mean, it's a very quick transmission. It's not bad for being just a traditional torque converted automatic. So if you have to go with the automatic, it's not an absolute drag. Okay, so getting on the highway, just stuck it in its normal driving mode, turn sport mode off. It's not bad in here. You know, it's still meant to be a convertible, so it's not going to be the most quietest car. And also keep in mind, this car weighs, with the hardtop, roughly around 2,450, almost 2,500 pounds. I mean, this is still an incredibly light car, and obviously don't expect it to have a ton of sound deadening or anything like that. This is a kind of back to basic sports car. So you do feel every bump. You're super low to the ground, and like I said, it really has that go-kart like sense. So driving this every day, it's actually not terrible. It, you know, it takes some getting used to, but I could definitely daily drive this. It's not that bad. Well, needless to say, you guys, I really enjoyed shooting this video for y'all. So to end things off, here's what the car looks like at night. That soul red turns almost into a deep, dark blood red, and it just looks so good, especially with the lights, and the whole package, especially with this hardtop, looks incredible. I'm telling you guys, you have to see it in person. It looks way too good. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click up here to the left. If you want to see some more videos, click to the right. Thanks again, guys. Bye.